figure out. 1 second. So I am just testing out going live on a couple different platforms at once, and I'm just going to, just give me 1 second. I need to click this button. Sorry, give me 1 second. Just figuring it out. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Thanks again for a little bit of patience. I am just figuring this out right now. I'm trying to be able to stream and just show you what it is, but I wanted to go into like a vertical sense. The vertical sense sounds kinky. All right. So get this out of the way. I don't need that. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm really just testing out a couple things. And let me just go here. So I just went live here. 1 second. So I am just testing out going live to a couple different platforms at once. So let me just see if it shows that it's live now. Good, good. Okay. So the reason why I'm doing this is I want to be able to show you a little bit more casually how I'm creating passive income and income with my crypto and my DeFi. And this is things like in things that I'm doing with in both NFTs as well as tokens, and there's a lot of different things in DeFi that you could do to make money. So I just really just wanted to show you exactly how I'm doing it. So just making sure this is the first time that I'm really kind of going live vertically like this. I usually go live 16:9 on YouTube and X, but today I am experimenting with YouTube and Twitter. Not Twitter. Why am I even talking about that? I'm going with YouTube, and I'm going live on TikTok, which I don't usually go live on TikTok, so this is a newer thing. So thanks for everybody for coming in. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you this custom GPT, which actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, what I'll do from this point on, actually, because I've already done it, but I will, if you make sure that you check out these on YouTube, I do post the link to the custom GPT that I'm going to be demonstrating this off of. So, okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead. Okay. So what this is, it is a ChatGPT custom GPT for this thing called Stacker Agent. And the Stacker Agent, if you don't know what that is, it is like a custom GPT version of something that's going to be an automated, autonomous trading agent. And the thing is, like, when I first started with crypto, like so many of us, like I was one of the people that that wasted a whole bunch of time and money just putting it into the wrong thing. I never had like the right technical analysis and all that BS. So let me just go this. I'm just trying to learn this platform. Sorry, give me a benefit of a doubt for just a minute. So topic gaming. I don't want to be gaming. That's not the topic. Can I change that? Sorry, let me just make sure that this is my education. That's what I want it to be. Save education. We're doing education right now. I don't know if I could change that. Well, we're already streaming. Know that for next time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I use this custom GPT called Stacker Agent in order to actually get some actual useful data that can help me trade. So let me just bring up. I don't hate that. So I trade usually on Jupiter, which, if you don't know what Jupiter is, it is an aggregator. And if you don't know what an aggregator is, I don't know how I'm not going to be able to help you. It is an aggregator that basically pulls from all the cheapest pools or the most expensive pools, depending on which direction you're going. Keeping DeFi balanced. I know. It's pretty impressive, right? Okay. So we got DeFi. Stay balanced. You know, I feel like I need to just do this. I need to be able to see all of the goodness of comments. Leave a comment in the chat if you're watching this on YouTube or TikTok. Let me just do this so I could see the comments. I'm not at home right now, as you can see from my background. And I'm testing this out, streaming from my computer for the first time. And I feel like, let me just go check. I always get paranoid that I'm not streaming audio or something like that. I guess I can click this and make sure. Okay, I see audio there. I don't think I could check on my phone, but cool. So point is, if you get value from what I'm doing, feel free to follow, interact, or leave me a comment. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to go right here to the TikTok. There we go. Okay. So I have Stacker Agent. Now, if you don't know anything about the way that crypto kind of works, it's about price is high, price is low. Price is high, price is low. You know what I mean? I'm paranoid. Let me check my other account. Okay, I'm live there. Look at me, live. Okay. And this is me just testing out going vertically. But now, say you have a particular token that has a lot of volume. And you could say, okay, this token's getting a lot of trading volume, and you're going to make some sweet gains. And if you don't know what volume means, it means like, okay, when people are buying, volume could either mean the price is going up or the price is going down. It could mean either of those things, right? Right? So when people are now, it could mean that the price is going up a lot, or it can mean that the price is coming up down a lot. But what I like to see is stuff like this. See, we have to see Solana, which over the last little bit, it's been pretty, if I zoom out, it's been relatively, there's been some dips, but if you look at this chart, it's been pretty consistently up and down. But you look at some of those charts that just screw up, go up really high. But right here, for instance, this is a good example of where you could have found opportunity. Where? Right here. See that dip? So what would happen if you were able to buy earlier on over here, maybe at this dip? It dipped here, and maybe you sell here or any of these spots, but anywhere around here, anywhere from here to here. Let me make sure that I'm actually showing you the right thing. I feel like paranoia is kicking in. Oh yeah, I'm kind of showing it here. Let me. It's throwing me off because I'm in 16:9, not 9:16. You get it. You get what I'm saying. Here, let's just shift this over here so we're talking about the right thing. There we go. One screen issues. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the price is kind of flat, but you could have, for instance, you could have sold here, wrote it up here, and that's the difference of $289 of what Solana's worth versus $206. Now, that may not seem like a huge difference in price, but it can make a huge difference in the amount of percentage. I think that people need to really start looking more at percentages versus just looking at oh, it went up $1. Cool. But if something's worth $50 and it went up $1, that's 2%. If something's worth, $5 and it went up $1, that's much bigger, right? Sorry, I'm eating candy right now. Cool. Look, I got myself on my YouTube as well. Oh, what's up? What's up, everybody? I see Get Pumped. How's it going? Get 200 Pumped. How's it going? Jameson. How's it going? Fatma, how's it going? How's it going? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you how I could take this right here, this information that I have here, and I could potentially, with this or meme coins, and I could analyze those tokens and potentially make some gains, right? So, okay, let's do this. So, go back over to my Stacker agent, and I'm going to ask it to look up some information. What coins have had the best volume on the Solana blockchain in the last 7 days? See what it gives us. Let's see what it gives us. It's going to give us some information. Okay. Oh, it's even giving me some options. Okay. All right, so it's a Tether, Solana, USDC, Trump, which Trump, to me personally, that is, you can go buy Trump coin if you want. To me, that's a scam coin. That is profits for Trump, not for us. So you can go ahead and try and trade that if you choose to, but I'm not messing with that because it's a scam coin to me. You might be able to make some money off of it. Congratulations, but the only winner there is Trump. So just so you know that, however you want to look at it. So you can look at these couple other ones. Look, we have Bonk had 61 million in volume. Jupiter had 172 million in volume. Then there's Trump, and then again, volume is just part of it. It's not everything. It's not everything. So, not going to necessarily do any of those. So let's decide which one we're going to do it to. I like that it showed me the volume here, but why don't we do this for let's take a look at Bonk. So let's go over here and let's go over to dexscreener.com. Ooh, I just wrote sex screener. That's bad. Dex screener. That's what I'm looking for. I'll look at that other site later. All right. We did it. Yeah, and if you don't know anything about, I know I need a new computer. I know I do. I don't know why it's going so slow. While that's loading, let's see. There we go. So what I do, so we're going to pick Bonk, right? We decided to pick Bonk. Now, what I typically do whenever I do this, I do it with USDC and not with Solana. So I'm trading on Solana blockchain, and I can I could take. Why is this taking so long? Load DEX screener. Weird. That is very odd. I don't know why it's going so slow for DEX screener. It's just loading the website. I haven't even looked up any contracts yet. Well, that's loading. No, just go to DEX tools is another option that you can go to if DEX screener is acting up like it is. Oh, why it just won't load. That's weird. Again, I feel like it's all personal computer issues. Even DEX tools is acting up. I don't know what to tell you. Acting all slow. Close all the other tabs that are in here. I know. Do this. This is getting a website to load when you have other stuff loaded is kind of frustrating. Okay. Yeah, it must be an issue with the computer, in all honesty. I can't think of anything else. Hold on, let me open my window. It's getting hot in here. Try a different browser. You know, I always find it funny when we went from a time when there used to be so much You reported me to Yelp? You reported me to Yelp because because they don't have me listed as a good place to eat out. All right. I feel like there's more to this story than you're letting on. I'm looking at the comments. So I haven't been listed as a place to eat out. Okay. I'm going to think about the math of that for a second. I haven't been listed as a place to... Okay, I think that I figured it out. And I'm going to assume that it's something completely innocent. Completely innocent. That's the only logical explanation. There's no other logical explanation that could be applied to that. And This is beyond me. Like, why? Why these sites just don't... There we go. Okay. Hallelujah. 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 I do actually really need a new laptop, in all honesty. I need a new laptop just because I'm procrastinating about it. I know. I'm procrastinating about it. I hate... Yeah. I bet bad. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to grab the contract right here from this. So I'm just going to go search. And what do we decide? We decided we are going to go with, was it Bonk? We're going to do with Bonk. So let's check out Bonk. So I'm going to take a look at the charts for Bonk, which is a meme coin, like a top meme coin on the Solana blockchain. All right. So now I'm going to also type in USDC because I want it to show me USDC pairs. So if you don't understand the way that liquidity works in DeFi, is you have things called liquidity pools. And like back in the day when crypto started, you know, you'd have to find some shady person in a back alley in order to make a trade with. You know, I know, you know, I'm sure you were one of those people that were hanging out in the back alley with me trying to make trades. You know, it is what it is. Cool. But now we have this thing called liquidity pools. And now, so we have this one right here. There's this liquidity pool, Bonk USDC. And hold on, let me actually hope I'm not opening up a rabbit hole of something that's going to take forever to load. But there's a bunch of different liquidity providers, little platforms, like Radium is one of them. If that loads. It seems like it's taking forever to load, so I will just let that go back over here. If that loads, I will bring it back over. Bring it back up. I just need to get the new computer. Oh, it's slowly going. I don't know. Like, I just need to get the new computer. Okay, so here we have a pool, a Bonk USDC pool that is on what's the platform it's actually on? It's a Solana one, and I don't think that's on Radium, but that's on a different liquidity provider. Like we have different platforms. There's Orca, there's like all these different platforms that you could provide. There's Radium right there. Now, say I want to click on this one, and what it will do, did it not load it? It's loading it. It's going slow, just like everything else. I don't know what happened with Deck Screener. I just clicked that off and not let that load anymore. I don't know what's going on with that. There it goes. Okay, so. What, is it bringing it up? It's bringing it up. It actually loaded it. Okay, there we go. Now we have Bonk, and Bonk is a very fractionalized token, so it's very inexpensive to buy each individual one. But the idea is that you buy a lot of them, and you know we're all operating in percentages here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab this chart right here. I like keeping mine around 2 hours, especially with Bonk, which is a relatively older token as far as meme tokens are concerned. So let's give it this chart, which just covers a couple days. We could also these are 2 hour charts. Just double check that you guys can see everything that I'm doing. Yeah, you could see everything that I'm doing. You could see everything that I'm doing. So we have this chart, and we have this link up here. You can see that, right? Right. Actually, you can't see that part. Yeah. There's a link at top. Link on the top. There's a link on the top. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to take a screenshot of this page right here. Now, these are other things that I have like bookmarked. There's like Gary. These are the things that are bookmarked. You can do that with these tokens as well. But this is like bonk. Now I'm going to take a screenshot of everything. Boom. Take a screenshot to our chart. And it's going to give me a little pop-up, and I'm going to just give it a name to save it to my desktop. Just call it bonk USDC. Might as well. Okay. Okay. So, got bonk USDC. Done. And we can even scroll down here and see that there's quite a few more. Oh, actually, some more buys. Good. Okay. So now I am going to actually go grab this. I'm going to go grab this from the last one that I did. 1 second. Okay. Just grab this real quick. 1 second. So what I'm doing is I'm going to have ChatGPT actually help me analyze the charts and find good entry and exit points so I could buy low and sell high. It's going like issue that I have is running this computer just so freakishly slow. That's my one issue. So, while that's loading, I really just need to go buy a new computer. Okay. All right, let me just grab this. Apologies for the delay. Solana, crypto ideas. All right, so our goal. So the way that I'm going to play this out is that I'm starting with USDC. So basically US dollars, right? So I'm starting with US dollars. Why is this? I might just need to get a new computer before I can even do any of these live streams again. It's blowing my mind how slow this computer is going. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I got this. So let's grab this right here. Let's go back over to our other page, which we were just showing you. Go back over to our Stacker GPT. We took our screenshot, right? We took our screenshot. So we decided we are going to analyze bonk. So now I hit enter. Let's paste this. This will be different. And I think a good one to aim for is 10%. 10%. Hey, if you have $100 and you make 10%, that's $10. If you have $1,000 and you make 10%, that's $100. If you have $100,000 and you make 10%, that's $10,000. Or just give you an idea of like why you should be thinking in percentages and not in analyze. Bonk. You'll learn how to spell analyze. Okay, so analyze bonk. I want to increase the amount. So I'm also just going to grab that screenshot that I got as well, just so we're all on the same page. Hold on 1 second. I got to mute you for 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. All right, I think I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Let me make sure that I have sound from my phone. Don't want to accidentally not be. Okay, we got sound. Arcane, like I usually this is my first time experimenting with the vertical live streams. I believe that they're saved on YouTube. I don't think that they are if you're watching this on TikTok. But I 100% will. Anything that you think, hey, there's something I need to go over, I'm happy to go over that again in like a regular live stream or a regular video or something like that. Just let me know. But I'm going to be doing multiple of these live streams. I think this is going to be a thing that will be good to do. Sorry about the delay in the computer glitching a little bit. Okay, so let's go back to this. So I say the Dex link. So let's go back and grab the link from Bonk from Dex Tools. Again, I was using Dex Screeners as well. Both are good options. So I'm going to paste that link here. Let's call it Dex Tools so it knows. Okay. And now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to drop in the Go to I think it went to the desktop. Drop this. And the reason why I drop a URL, not a URL, sorry. The reason why I drop a screenshot in as well is because the screenshot is a little bit more up to date than the screenshot of from the actual URL. Okay. So now we're going to analyze Bonk. I want to increase the amount. This was originally from Jupe, so Bonk. Make sure. So what I'm doing is I'm increasing the USD, the dollar value of how much I have using Bonk as a mediator. So the idea is I'm going to analyze the chart, and then I'm going to find out what the lowest resistance is. So like the lowest possible price, and that's where I'm going to buy in. Then I'll reanalyze the chart. Now it's a good idea to do this daily. And then I will find the cheapest price or the most expensive price, or close to the most expensive price where I could sell close to the top. Not necessarily, you never hit the top. And then at that point, I could just go and rinse and repeat. And one thing that I would say is don't constantly be thinking like, oh man, I just bought this at this price. Whatever price you could buy lower and sell higher, it doesn't matter if at some point the price shot up and you have to buy at a higher price than you sold previously. As long as you could buy back at a lower price and then sell back at a higher price, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to hit this button. We'll see what happens. See what information it's going to give me. So again, we're doing this for Bonk. You could do this for whatever token. I'm doing this on Solana. You could do it for other ones. And again, the trading pairs that I'm going with are USDC and Bonk. You could do it also with like Solana, which is the blockchain that I'm working off of. But okay, so now let's take a look at this. Now it says here. And again, if you do want this, you could jump into my Discord at dunkmedia.club. I'll happily share the link to this stacker agent. It's not something I created personally, so I don't know if I have the rights to just post it in my description. But I just want to make sure that I'm respecting them. So, okay. Now, let's go here. Now it says current price of Bonk is 0.00001749. So we can go here. It actually shows a little tiny bit higher than that 176. See, it's a little higher on Dex tools. But upper resistance is 0.18. So you see the difference right here. Here's something I want to like highlight for you. There's a difference. 0.17 is a lower price than 0.18. Am I not wrong about this? And because these are such small numbers, it doesn't matter. So yeah, you're not going to make a huge profit if you buy one of these coins and then sell it. But if you buy 1,000 of them at that low of a price, that's really even not that much money. Then sell it, you might be able to make a higher percentage in percentages. And then you have resistance points, where basically what a resistance point is where it thinks that it's going to hit resistance from actually going up any higher, and it's going to reverse. And it's going to start going back down. So it thinks that it's not going to get much higher than 0.000185 to 1875. So the difference is these 5 to 75 are like the two different points that we want to look in between. So now we have a support level, which is primary support, which means that it's the lower support, meaning that it's like this is where you want to buy, not this is where you want to sell. Like these are the numbers right here that you want to sell at. And again, I just want to give you a little bit reminder. This is none of this financial advice. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I'm never giving financial advice, and I know that you understand that. I'm just giving you examples of what I'm doing. So primary support would mean like where you think that it's actually going to dip down to. So they think right here it might get down to 16.79, but if you really want to push it, strong support, the bottom amount that you think it's going to sell, like start selling off at, is 16.50. There you go. So now you can get it as low as 16.50 and then sell it back for as high as 18.50. So that would be a difference of, what's that? That's nearly 25% right there. So we were saying that we wanted to get what, 10%? Right? We were saying that we wanted 10%. So the difference between 50 and 75, let's call it 75 is the highest number. Let's actually go a lower number. 50. The difference between 50 and 79, which is the higher number. So that's still nearly like over 1,000 pips or whatever you want to call it. Difference in price right there. And now we can let's scroll down a little bit more. Technical indicators. Now you could have RSI, which we were, if you're looking at right here, I'm going to go back to the chart real quick. Make sure you could see it. Make sure you can see the chart. Okay, good. You can see the chart. So we have this. This is RSI down here, and the idea is that as the numbers get closer to the center point or these edge points, indicate if you could buy or sell. And like we have other indicators right here, which these are the Bollinger Bands. I actually really like Bollinger Bands and moving averages, which are up here on this upper chart. Like this is a Bollinger Band right here at the top. This is a lower Bollinger Band. I always like these ones because if you look at this, What happened when it hit the bottom of this Bollinger Band? It went up. And then it didn't hit the top. But, it was like, okay, cool. So it hit this middle resistance, right? This resistance line in the middle. And then it eventually reversed. Now, this is, I take less credit in this middle resistance line. But look what happened. Then, this is why I give less credit to it. Because it sometimes breaks through. But if it breaks through, look, it hit the top resistance line. Now, that's a good indicator saying, oh, look, it hit the top. And then it reversed. You notice, a pattern. Then it hit the bottom. Oh, it reversed. Oh, it hit this. Now it didn't. Let's keep on scrolling. Like you can keep on going. I have a good feeling that the next time that this hits like one of these lines, it's going to reverse. It's not 100% guarantee. It's never 100% guarantee, bro. Never 100%. We never do the 100%ers. Click this off. Do I need this on? I don't know. What'd I do? Oh, there we go. Okay. But yeah, we don't need all of those, but so let's go back over to our chat over here on the Stacker Agent, Custom GBT. So again, I was just pointing out the RSIs, the Bollinger Bands, and recent trends. Then we go to trade plan. Now it gives us a nice little trading plan. And the reason why I point this out is like, dude, like, why are you figuring this all out yourself? There's freaking artificial intelligence, machine learning, all that fun stuff. Like, why are you doing this yourself? Why aren't you letting the robots figure it out for you? Come on, figure it out. Okay, so now it's giving us an entry point, which again, it was saying like, so obviously it's at a high point right now. We don't want to buy. That's not something like if we looked at the prices right now, what's the price? Come on. Why this? current price is what's 117, and it's saying like a good price to buy. It wants us to dip a little bit to 116, but it thinks that 18 is going to be a good price to. And then see 18. So what we would do is we come over here to Jupiter. And now we have things like we have a couple different options here on their page. I'm not going to initiate the trade right now, but I'm just going to show you how it works. Boom. Why is it glitching the hell out? What's going on there? Why is it showing that it's loading? It's weird. That's weird. Okay. So the thing that I need to do is right here on the right side. So let's go ahead and fix this. So it's actually, I don't need to actually fix that. I will just hide the chart. We don't need to look at the chart. Okay, there we go. So what I would do is I would actually come over here to triggers. Click. So you go to jupe.ag. Jupe.ag is the actual website that you're going to. And in this situation, we would go, so we're starting with USDC, which if you don't know what USDC is, a stable coin. And that stable coin, let's see, I'm going to, that stable coin is pegged to the US dollar, and I'm going to trade it against Bonk, which is a meme coin. So I'm going to search for Bonk. And I'm going to hit Bonk. Let that load. There we go. Okay, and this is a good example of what I was meaning by like that literally a bonk is like a fraction. Like, I want to give you an example. 1 penny. I guess I can't trade 1 penny, but 1 penny is 559 bonk and change. So I'm 560. Bonk, and like 1 penny. So you can see how small a bonk is compared to, like, how small it is compared to $1. So what it would be, let's go back over to our stacker agent. And what I would do in this situation is I'd say I had $100 to work with, like $100 USDC. And I went over here and I said, okay, so I'm buying at 16. Let's say I wanted to be a little less. I just want some profit. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to be like super like, I just want to make my profit. So now I go over here, 1,700. So now I'm going to sell. There we go. So now I would have a trigger, and I would say I wanted to buy $100 worth of, not $100 worth of USDC. But see, right now the price is, we're going to grab this price from this sheet right here. Not that price, not that sheet. I want this sheet right here. So we are grabbing this price right here as our price. We could even do the lower price if we want to. It's up to you. But now we come over here to, not Radium, sorry, Jupiter. Radium is where the liquidity is actually held, by the way, or like one of the places that it's actually held. But now I could paste that in. I would paste in at the rate. So there we go. I don't know if that's accurate. Hold on, let me check this real quick. Oh. 000. Let's make sure that that's correct. Let's make sure that it's correct. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Hold on a second. So now we like if we find like something that doesn't seem right. So like the current market price. Let's hit this right here. That's what it is. So, okay. That's weird. There we go. Okay. Zero 0017. 00017. Zero 0017. It keeps on saying that it's more expensive. So sometimes AI does not actually understand. So what I would do here is I would grab the actual price, market price. Grab it here. And just tell ChatGPT to get its act together and all that stuff. There we go. Let me double check what Jupiter says. There we go. I think that should be it. That should do it. Let's see. Let's figure this out. Hold on. Let's actually fix this. That number's not correct. Let's figure this out. There we go. I don't know why I didn't copy it correctly before. Okay. So, got it. Says Jupiter is showing market price slightly higher than from Dex tools, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm buying on Jupiter, so I got to go by their prices. So now it's saying the ideal buy zone is 0017 to 73. So let's grab this price right here. Now this is what I was trying to show you before. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste this price in here. What it says is the price to buy at right here. I don't think it's actually like pasting incorrectly. I'm just going to look at my phone real quick and just try and grab that exact amount real quick. I'm just going to type it in manually. 000 1783. Hold on. Oh, actually, the ideal price is... No, sorry. That's not the price to buy it. 000 1700. Or 1730. Sorry. That was the higher price. So now... It still says that that's much higher. Dude. 800%. I'll take 800% over the market price. Why would you pay that much higher than the market price? This makes no sense. You know, I think that what's happening is it's not understanding this. Let's paste that in. There we go. Such a small decimal. Okay. Updated trading plan. Okay. Hopefully this solves our issue. Okay, let's see. Updated trading plan. Plan 10% trade is what we're after. Ideal buy zone. Again. Support levels of 0.0. I feel like those decimals that it's leaving off are causing an issue, if you ask me. It's because it's such a small amount. Like if you add in a 9 here, then another 9, and then another 9. So quickly that becomes, or even if you just switch this to like an 8, it makes a huge difference. Or turn this into a 2. I guess that should have been the other direction, huh? It's all good. But you get the point. So the point of like what we're doing is that we are finding our lower resistance on what you think it's going to sell at the lowest price. And then you find where the upper resistance is and you sell it there and you rinse and repeat. So I mean, there's downside risk, low stop loss. I might just need to do this on a different token. Bonk might not be the best one to do this to, in all honesty, just because too small of an amount. Ooh, what's going on here? Let me know if you like these lives. I'm sorry about it not going as smoothly as I wanted it to, but this is just my first test. Me figuring out how to do this. Again, I want to give you a example of what this will be. I'll use a different example than Bonk next time I do this. But you would just use the Stacker GBT to find the ins and outs. I think my theory is that I honestly don't use this. I'll do it with Penguin next. Penguin, whatever we're calling it. Penguin token. Just because it is a popular token that's got some liquidity and it's got some trading volume, and that's what we need, right? So, cool. All right. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for letting me try all this fun stuff out and seeing how to do this. I really do like just figuring out, like, that's how I like making money, like trading NFTs, crypto, because why not, right?